It's the most wonderful time of the year, and welcome to, for the first time in forever, a Christmas album class that I will be sharing on my class website very soon. If you're watching this, it's either already launched or it's very, very soon. Okay, so this is what I call the gather part of a class. I think it's super important that we take time to know what supplies are going to be used, to see what you can gather from your own stash, to see what you might still need to gather that you think you really, really want to utilize in the class, and to then also gather and have it just all in one place, having a space with a project-oriented supplies all in one area. So it's just easy to grab and go. I've made all that easy for you with this gather video. So brand new class opening in November 2025. Called Story December. It's an album and page class. It's the first time I've ever presented and shared insight into my album making in this kind of format. I have lots of content on my YouTube channel, so make sure you check that out too. But in the meantime, let's get focused on gathering. Now, I already alluded to the fact that this class is album and page. I'm going to be using a 6x8 album from ScrapbookCom. You can already see this one has some goods in it. Yes, it does, and I'm not ready to reveal this quite yet, but this just gives you an idea of what is going to go into our 6x8 album. The next thing I want to share with you are the dies that I'm going to be using in this class. A lot of these I've used before, and so there are return friends. This is a stitch banner die set. Love to use it. I'm actually only using the small skinny one. So if you are in this class and you want to just do that, go for it. Circles of any kind. I'm using these nested stitch circles, and I do need different sizes for that. Nested stitch tickets, because as you're going to see in a minute, we're kind of making some of our own tickets in the classroom. And then this variety edges by ScrapbookCom as well. Really, really fun decorative edge, and we've got a beautiful project to make with this inside of the album. So those are the dies that you can expect to see in class. Now, you may or may not know that I am focusing on this collection by Arden Creative Studio, Season of Joy. I want to walk through just real quick what pieces I'm going to be using, almost all of them. There is also going to be linked here the walkthrough unboxing of this collection as well. So this came out a couple months ago, and I alluded to the fact that I was going to be building a class from this collection. I'm using all the paper pads. I'm using the 6x8. I'm using the pattern 12x12, and I'm using the solid 12x12. So all paper pads are invited to the party. Also from this collection, the ephemera, the laser cuts. This is called Page Makers. It's another ephemera pack. This also includes frames, which we will be making use of. So that's a lot of fun. Rub-ons as well. Okay. Rub-ons always. So let me go back here for a second with the laser cuts. I only utilized one package of laser cuts, but boy, was I super cutting it with the botanicals. So if you want to go crazy with your botanicals that are in here, if you want to have more than enough, get 2 packages of that. Okay. All right. Maker Series from Arden Creative is also part of this class as well. There's a couple of opportunities for some art journaling, and I will tell you as I go along which I really, really think are important and which you need to have because they're all beautiful. But for example, like this Festive Elements, I'm using it one time and I'm only using one of the stamps, but it was such a pretty stamp, I just couldn't help myself. Same with the Frosted Charm. The edges and the frame on this are fantastic. I think this has a lot of potential. I didn't use it a lot in the class though. However, can we talk about this Season of Joy background? Such a gorgeous stamp set, and it does get utilized. I highly suggest this stamp. right here. It's not even a set. It's a singular stamp with just amazingness all over it. This winter etchings wasn't used a whole lot in class. I can see me using this going forward. Has a really great Merry Christmas postage stamp. Has a really good font Christmas. So it's got a lot of potential. Definitely. Okay, as far as the stencils go, I don't have the package for this, so we're just going to have to make do here. This is the Distress Tiles. Love this stencil. Yes, this does get used a couple times in class. The Seasonal Blooms is a beautiful, this gets used on the main art journal page. Beautiful, beautiful blooms, and they just create such lovely backgrounds. All right, continuing on. Acetate will be utilized in the classroom along with mixed media paper. I will talk about some more paper in a moment. I also use a piece of mixed media paper, not that it needs to be this, and I'll show you another option, but it is larger than the 6x8, so I utilize a piece of 12x12 to cut that down. Okay, so here's a fun thing that I'm going to share with you. This is from Simple Stories. This is Simple Vintage Believe, and it's tickets. I needed tickets, and I only had one sheet of this, and I've already cut into it because I've already made the glass, but there it is. And that's why you needed the stitched ticket die as well, because we're going to kind of DIY some ephemera with tickets. Okay, let's talk about, I mentioned already, cardstock. This is white cardstock from Art and Creative also, and I ended up using both of these, but let me tell you, you don't have to, but I liked having the option. You do need a white 12x12 piece of paper in class. I happen to use in class, I use this textured one. So that was a lot of fun. There's also this natural white. And so I should have this answered already. I will for sure link all these things. There may very well be a natural white in the 12x12. If you had to choose one, I would choose a smooth 12x12 of some sort. That's just going to get you a lot of mileage. Now, as we already alluded to, plus I showed it to you, this is a pocket page class, and there will be some pockets utilized in class. And let me let you know specifically which those will be. I am using the 2x2, and these, in my opinion, if you do any kind of pocket album making, these are just going to be needed all the time. So you might as well pick them up. 4x6 is going to be utilized. I call this the open 6x8 because it's just the big, large open one. And then this is the stacked 6x4. So there's a 6x4 here and a 6x4 there. And I'm using those all in the classroom. Okay, ribbon. Ribbon is going to, more than likely, for the most part, I will link what I can in the description, but you're going to kind of have to scavenge around with your own stash. Black and white trim, Baker's Twine is pretty easy to get. This is in ScrapbookCom. I will have this linked. This is the alt new. It's a gold ribbon. It's just really, really pretty. And then I have some seam binding. I have some red ribbon. And this is Lawn Fawn's twine. Yes, it does get utilized in the class because I can't help myself. I'm obsessed by that. Okay, and then let's talk about vellum for just a moment. You always have the option with the vellums to use a plain non-decorative vellum. I have this American Craft here. You can see I've already utilized it. It's got a really small dot on it. I use that one for the most part. Then there's this Mente, which I have a stash of, so I grabbed it as well, as this would also be a beautiful option to utilize inside the classroom too. And since we are crafting some art journaling, inks are going to be utilized. I do have a lesson in the classroom that is swatching inks, and so we will talk about these in the classroom. I'm using Bundled Sage, Rustic Wilderness, Evergreen Bough, Salvage Patina, some Antique Linen, Speckled Egg, Pine Needles, and Fired Brick. I will tell you, while I swatch this, I never use the Fired Brick. Just in case you're wondering, I also never use the Salvage Patina. I stuck with these guys here for the most part. Now be sure and check out all the tools that are listed in the links below as well. Make sure you have all those tools. Gather them up, make them available. Grab a cuppa and join me in the classroom. All links will be below. Early registration will be available. And be sure to subscribe to my newsletter so that you know all the dates and all the know-how and all the wins for this season of joy that's right ahead of us. And I will see you in the Story December classroom. Thank you so much.